Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All, and in this video we are going to learn how to draw arrow in Scratch. So let's sketch in Scratch, hide the cat with the sword and the shield, go to Google to show what the arrow is and what kind of arrow we will try to create in Scratch, some kind of simple vector illustrated arrow like this, so we can later again change it in a couple of different looks for different types of games, but so far very simple with something like this with a feather at the end, this shape, body shape for the middle, and pointy tip or top. Okay, so again I will go to paint to create a new blank canvas, zoom with magnifying glass. For the body of the arrow I will use some kind of rectangular shape with brown color as representing the wood. Click and drag, and until you release you can choose how skinny or fat this arrow will be. This looks good to me. Okay, put it in the middle. That's the body. I need the tip. I can make the tip in two different ways, for example, so we can learn it in some different way. So far we were using only rectangles, so let's try to show it with rectangles and line later. First with the rectangle I will click and drag to make some kind of square shape. Again, it doesn't matter if it's too big for this arrow now, I can always rescale it later and make it smaller because this is vector graphics, but it's better to work with a little bit bigger sizes at the start so you can see clearly and with more ease, and then later shrink it and make it smaller. So we need like some kind of like this pointy arrow. Again, is that hard to make and to transform from this shape? I think it isn't. I will try to click in the middle to create one circle. We already did that for the sword. Turn it into point and it looks already very similar to what we need, but we need these 2 points at the end. So I will now select this guy here, undo, and this guy here, undo, and to select them both at the same time I click on this reshape, then click and drag this net, this selection net, and now I think I have nope, undo, yeah, I have both of those and I can drag them to the top together, and maybe, yeah, maybe like this. Let me check the reference. So I need to make some kind of shape like okay. So I will click on the left one, and again it doesn't even matter if you didn't pull them up together, you can do this from this shape. Select it here and just drag it somewhere like this. Left one, right one. So we already have some kind of arrow shape, and yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's really hard to make them completely symmetrical with these tools. Anyway, Okay, something like this looks better. We need some kind of neck for this metal part to put this wooden body into it. Like, it's not necessary if you make a smaller illustration, but let's do it anyway. So I will again click here with my reshape tool somewhere between these two points, click, drag, same with the other one, click, drag, and the problem here is that they are curvy. I need pointed. I will select the left one, pointed, and it looks much better. So I can now click and drag them until I get the shape which I want and need. You can create a couple of those again to create different types of arrows or whatever. Yeah, I will move those points on the edges. They're too far away, so I will click and drag them, and now it looks much better. So this is one way to do it, and not very symmetrical, but yeah, it will do the work. Okay, select it, scale it, move it, move it. And then, yeah, it looks good. Front or back? I think front, yeah. Front is good, a little bit more scaling. Yeah, it looks nice. Good enough. This was one way to do it. The way I would actually do it in some other software I would probably pick line tool, click and drag, and it would be faster for me. But the problem with this tool is that, for example, if I connect those two lines like this to make a triangle, then if I want to click with my line tool here, it's not connecting the line to existing line. That's what I hate. So I would undo this. So I would either have to go to reshape and then again create something like this, or I'm undoing here just to show you the process, or I would try to use the line tool in software like this to connect and draw the shape around, which is probably the fastest way. So again, just try to create the arrow shape with the line tool for a change, for a test, for exercise. So I'm all the time I'm in the line tool, and I will zoom it so you can see it better. When I'm close to the edge of the line, to the tip, there is a snap tool which helps me to continue it, to snap with this small circle, and that's it. And even if it's not the perfect, later you can go with reshape, click on those small circles and tweak them until you get perfect, almost perfect result. I said almost perfect because I'm never sure with this, is this length here on my right side same as this one on the left, which I could be sure in other softwares. Okay, that's it more or less. Yeah, we need a feather. For a feather I will again choose line tool, go to the bottom of the arrow body, press parallel line with my shift key on the keyboard to make it completely vertical, zoom in, I'm in the line tool, again holding shift to make it 45 degrees, holding shift to make it vertical, connecting those two, and that can be our feather. We will move it here. First let me click on the fill paint bucket tool, click on the white color, paint this feather, select it, copy, paste it, flip it horizontal, move it here, and we have an arrow. A little bit to the side. Yeah. You can add again as many details as you want. So far so good. Select it. Yeah, maybe those feathers should be a little bit bigger. Definitely. So, like this. That's maybe too big. No, it isn't. It's okay. I will delete the smaller right one, select the left one, copy, paste, flip horizontal, move. I cannot snap to the other shape, which is again very strange, but that's how Scratch works. Select the arrow, group it, copy it, hide it, unhide our cat, paste it, zoom out, rotate it, scale it. Yeah, it looks good. So cat is going into attack and someone is shooting arrows at it. That sounds like a really fun game. Not visible. Okay, show. So far so good. I like it. At least I like it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.